Today you were supposed to meet with the members of CASITA as members of the East African Legislative Assembly. If you can just take us through what was supposed to inform discussion today.
Many of our traders are doing business with South Sudan, with Kenya, with the DRC, with Rwanda, with Tanzania. So they thought that this is a very important opportunity for them to tell us their real experience doing business across the region, so that we can pick the best practices, but also where we notice there are gaps, we should be able to see how to propose solutions to them together.
And the meeting has not taken place, what could be the reason? Because we had expected that it would have been early in the morning, but it did not happen. It was rescheduled for afternoon, and now to another day that we do not know.
So in our wisdom, we thought that it's important that when we are sharing these stories, Uganda Revenue Authority being the implementer of the law, they are the ones who are managing the customs. It's important that when these traders are sharing their stories, that they listen in, so that if there are areas where require some technical interpretation, they should be there to provide technical information.
I know there is a bill which is in the offing about standardization. If you could speak briefly, how important is this deal of having standardization across the East African community?
We would want to make sure that the goods are treated the same way in all the partner states. So standardization is basically to say we need to have consistency in all our partner states, so that you don't come from Kenya with a completely different, you have used a different standard in Kenya, and then you come to Uganda, it is reading a different standard.
When you talk about our maize going to South Sudan, we have been having issues there. Sometimes we have told that this maize has aflatoxin. Exporting, I know at the East African community you say transfer, not exporting, but we have had issues to do with the milk, eggs and so on. So how serious is it today without the standardization?
It's a very serious issue, because you see, when you don't standardize and when you don't have institutions that actually have the same lenses with which to verify standards, then this is where the problem comes in, that it becomes a non-tariff barrier. And South Sudan says that your maize does not meet the standard. It has aflatoxins, and yet it passed the aflatoxin test in Uganda. Then it becomes a problem, because they can impose, they can stop you from transferring your maize to South Sudan.
Thank you very much, Honorable George Odongo, for speaking to us. Of course, we look forward to that meeting when it will be scheduled. I'm Jackson Onyango, reporting for NTV.